We're Neil and Emma, an unmarried couple living in absolute and total sin in our van down by the river. Well, that's technically not true, but it kind of is. Take away the sin part, we do live in a van. 1 month ago today, our landlord decided that he wanted to raise the rent, then turned the tables and said he was going to sell the property. We moved all our stuff out, we put it into storage, and we haven't looked back since. We've been living full-time van life for the past month in our van that we built on our own. We're currently in Ireland, and in this video, you'll find us in Killybegs and in Donegal. Oh, we do have 4 dogs as well. Poppy, Dolly, Pickle and Raven. And Pickle and Raven, well, they're a massive pain in the ass.
Don't look before you leave. What you give, you get to keep. So long, farewell, bye-bye. Let's have a toast for those lost old lives. Out of reach for the city lights. This ain't where I belong. Look at me, mama, what I become.
Well, we've got down to Killybegs, I think it's called, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
And yeah, today's a write-off, so it's just pointless.
Yeah, it's just a little tiny bit raining heavily.
I mean, it's kind of stopped a bit now, but it's just miserable. We'll see you tomorrow, and hopefully it gets a bit less wet. Well, the reality of life has kicked in, but the rain is gone. Now, reality being, we stayed in this big car park last night. No problem at all whatsoever. There's a little car park next door in Killybegs, that's where we are. And the guy said it closes at 10 o'clock, but we can go in this one because this is owned by the local people or something like that. Not the council. The local people own this car park. It's their bit of land to use for whatever. So we're going to have a wander around. As you can see, it's a bit less rainy. Yesterday was awful. So yeah, we're going to have a little look at the boats, go and have a look at the stuff. But yeah, this big car park we've basically got to ourselves. Annoyingly as well, we've got a little diesel leak. Need to get underneath and see where it's coming from. I think it's just a split pipe or something like that. But when we stop, it just does a couple of little drops of diesel on the floor, which is really annoying me. Especially when it rains, because you know it leaves a big colourful puddle. We haven't been out for more than 2 minutes. Goes to a cafe because Emma wanted a posh coffee.
Just before anyone says anything about us not having our seatbelts on, we are just literally parked up, and I've just come back out of the coffee shop.
No, like genuinely like parked. The engine's not even running. I don't tend to wear a seatbelt anyway, and I know you're all gonna go. I know. I wish there was something you could buy to put onto your steering system that will just ding, like one of them dings in an annoying car that says put your seatbelt on. Anyway, back to what we were talking about. Emma has gone and bought the essential I'm a Vanlifer item.
You don't get it. You drink tea. I don't drink tea. Do not drink tea at all. I am a proper coffee head, and I've been struggling because I've not been getting my proper coffee. So I have got my little coffee maker. You don't drink coffee?
That's not drinking coffee. I mean, what?
No. Get off it and don't break it.
It's tiny.
Yeah.
You're going to end up making about 15 coffees to do one coffee.
No,
I thought they were bigger than that. Some of them are.
You can get bigger ones, but that's just for a 3 cup of espresso. It's an espresso maker. It's espressos. You only have like.
Do we need to get a smaller oven then?
No, it'll be fine.
I'll tell you what it's good for.
Doesn't go in the oven anyway.
Eventually.
So, Killybegs is very fishy, isn't it?
Yes.
Lots and lots of fishing boats, lots of fishing crews.
Oh, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a port. You can also get loads of boat trips here as well. And also, what else pulls in here?
Cruise ships and the Navy.
Yeah, it is for such a small place. It is a massive port as well. So you will notice if you do come to Killybegs that like all along the roads and on lampposts and things like that. There's loads and loads of teddy bears, like cuddly toys, all over the place. Now Emma knows why.
The reason it's all lined with teddy bears is for local children. Some children who have battled cancer and some who have lost their lives to cancer and become angels. So this is the town's way of memorising them.
Honestly, trying to walk anywhere with this puppy. Sees a leaf, picks it up. Sees a flower, picks it up. She's obsessed with just picking things up off the floor. Really? Always amazes me how big boats are, because you never see underneath them, but they are huge. Right, so I think we can move on from Killybegs now. We spent the night here, we've had a look around. There's not much here, is there?
I mean, there's boats.
A lot of boats. If you want to go on a boat ride.
If you want to get a boat ride, there's several different options. There's your basic option where you can go for like an hour and 3/4, go past all the cliffs and things like that. Or you can get a luxury cruise liner, which is slightly more expensive, but I think you get wined and dined and everything like that on there.
I do believe as well at the luxury cruise liner, you may have to remortgage your house, possibly sell a kidney. Unsure about a lung, but yeah, I mean, if you've got plenty of this,
No.
go for it.
No. It's €111. It's day experience, not an actual cruise. But you can go on a cruise liner and be treated like royalty, I believe.
To be fair, that's not a bad price. I do want to go to Scenic, which is where they filmed Star Wars, The Last Jedi, where Luke was, and he got the pods on the top. It's really expensive. It's like €150 each, isn't it?
Yeah.
150 euros each, plus then you've got like 600 stairs. And they do say a lot of people don't make it up there. I mean...
Or make it back.
Or make it back, yeah. I mean, we may not look the fittest, but we've done a lot of walking. I don't think the stairs will bother me, to be fair. Yeah, there may be a few stops.
These little cells, it's where Killybeg gets its name from, the Gaelic. So it's associated with the settlement of monks in around about the 5th century. Now each one of these would have housed either one or a few monks, depending on the size obviously. But how cool are these? So what do you think, Neil, if we get bored of the van? I mean, we've got one for the dogs, one for you, and then one for me.
Yeah, what I want to know is why am I getting the little one and the dogs are getting a bigger one than me, but you've got the biggest. I mean, look at that. It's taller than you.
Well, you've just been taking the Michael about my coffee machine, so it's for all the stuff that I hold.
And to be fair, we've just pulled up on the side of the road. We are literally parked right there, no problem at all, and we can get to Emma's little houses. I mean, I don't think I'm fitting through that gap, do you?
Just
but
think people
no,
actually...
No, let's have a day where we don't think.
Well, that's every day for you. She said it.
So with the previous day being an absolute disaster due to the weather and us not really getting out much the day after, there wasn't really much to do in Killybegs, so we thought, right, let's head off, go somewhere else and head for Donegal. We found a place called Summerhill and the beach there was absolutely amazing. There was a couple of vans there and we found it completely and utterly by chance. Just by looking on Google to find a beach to take the dogs for a walk, well, we come across this one. It was absolutely spectacular. So we spent the whole day there, the night there, and then headed into Donegal Town Centre the day after to find out what it was all about. As you can see, it's absolutely stunning. The dogs had an absolute field day wandering around this beach yesterday. Tiny little car park, well, not tiny, I'm saying tiny, small car park. There's about 4 vans here last night. Most of them have gone, I think. Just us and a German van next to us, and oh my god, you want to see this van. I would probably say it's the best of both worlds. If you like motorhomes but you want a van, or you like vans but you want a motorhome, or like we've realised, or we're realising that vans are great, a little bit more space would be good. If we could have something in between Doug and Eva, perfect. It's by a company called Buyamobile. That's an absolute monster. It's wider than ours, it's taller than ours, the same length as ours, but you have the beauty of it being wider, it being taller. It's also rated to 5.5 ton, but has been down places to 4.2, I think the guy said. Twin wheel on the back, and it's also, get onto this, 4-wheel drive. Now, I'm going to be honest, we have had a look online, we have priced them up. They're not cheap. A brand new one is going to come in at the high end of 350,000. You can get other ones lower priced. Also, you can get second-hand ones as well, but they're a pricey packet. Something like that is perfect. Absolutely perfect. Where have we ended up?
Donegal.
Donegal, right in the town centre. There's something going on.
Yes.
What is it?
It's a music festival.
Yeah. Could be a little bit interesting getting parked, but we'll do our best, and we might go along to the music festival because it's only cheap, and when in Rome and all that.
Your shirt's perfect for you. You've got a pint of Guinness and then your byline. Or we could get you one of these cups.
Feck off, you feckin' idiot. It wasn't long before we'd be in a shop.
Do you know what I need from a coffee? A little coffee mug.
It's too big for you.
I thought that's the amount of coffee that coffee didn't put out, you know.
And this is one of them shops that kind of like Blackpool, but on a higher level. Rather nice. And the good thing about it is they got things that clothing in green, which is my favourite colour. Hence why Emma's looking now. Not to say we're coming out of here with a top.
Been looking for these for 2 days.
Couldn't find them anywhere.
Got them.
In the shop that sells everything.
Do you need any more bungee ropes?
No, I think we're good.
Yeah.
You will not find me wearing a flat cap.
I came in for a coffee round.
Oh, Emma found a hat for you.
Got a chance.
What have you got there?
It's a little pan.
For what?
Sauces.
Put it back. Very rare I get to put my foot down on things. Like, very rare. Like, probably happened twice.
You lie like a cheap rug.
But you're not buying a little pan. Puppy pads, yeah. Little pan, no.
So you're trying to put your foot down about me buying a little tiny diddy widdy pan. And what have you just picked up?
A bag.
Have you got one of those in the van?
It's old and it's not as big as that bag.
So it's taking up more space, that's what you're telling me.
Well, I'll get rid of the other bag.
Get rid of you.
So it's mad busy. We've just been into a pub to get some food. And oh my god, how dark was it? You struggle to see. So we're looking for somewhere else now. Right, let's go and get something to eat. What have you got going on there?
Coffee.
That's a coffee.
It is a variation of a coffee, yes.
Emma's seeming to like these Irish coffees.
That's not an Irish coffee.
What is it?
That's an espresso martini. Proper espresso martini.
Oh. Just waiting for Mrs. Brown to turn up now. Well, food's arrived. Lasagna with little chips. And Emma's got a pizza. That looks like a good pizza there. You eating all that?
Are you eating all that?
Oh yeah. Now I've got to be honest. Emma's not here. Mine was alright. Like, just alright. Emma's was crap. Like, it wasn't nice at all. I've had better come out of Emma's kitchen. Or the van, or at home, might be at the house. It wasn't good. It was... I'd probably say I've had better, like, Tesco microwave pizzas. I've had better Tesco microwave lasagnas. I'm not saying something. So, I don't know about a secret menu, but it wasn't that good. But, what was your pizza like?
It wasn't to my taste.
It was horrible, I'll be honest.
My cocktails were absolutely phenomenal.
But, food-wise, maybe not. So right in the middle here, there's this big square bit. Oh, I tell you what, when the sun comes out, it's bloody bright, isn't it?
It is bright.
Very clean though. I will say, this place is very clean. See, we kind of screwed up there, didn't we? We've literally walked out the pub, come over the road, walked through a little alleyway and found probably
A nice little outside living area, which is probably delicious. Although, it's not busy.
no, but that might be a good thing.
Do you know what I am liking about Donegal Town Centre? Or City Centre, whatever it is that you go down little alleyways and it leads you to more shops. Yes. Look at this, there's something different.
Perfect. I mean, it's just a little bit big on the waist.
Very, very Glastonbury vibe, innit?
Yeah, it's a vintage pop-up shop.
Very expensive, but
Some of the pieces were, some weren't, but I didn't like the rabbit's feet. Wasn't
yeah,
I was
Emma,
not.
she went to a bowl and there was rabbit's feet in a bowl and she was like, ooh.
This reminds me of the little quarter we've got in Liverpool. Do you know, down the back streets where it's all brick and you walk down the alleyways?
Sounds like the festival's kicked off.
It does.
So should we walk past and see what's going on?
Yeah, we can walk past and see.
It's only cheap to go, so, but we'll let you know how much the tickets are when we walk past and find out. You can buy day tickets and you can buy a weekend ticket as well. Well, the kids have been walked. They're all tucked up in bed, so we're going to go down to the music festival, see what's going on, and as per usual,
It started to rain.
it's been dry all day, all weekend, until we come off the van to go down here. Well, we're in, €65, and it's not very busy. We go right to the front. Right, we've come out of Donegal Town Centre, literally 30 seconds away, and we're at a Circle K garage. This place is pretty cool, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
There is 3 bays of washing machines, so you've got 6 washing machines in total, 4 dryers. There's an egg machine. I've never seen an egg, I mean, I thought an egg machine was a chicken. And there's also a dog washing point as well. It's just wow.
And also in the garage they've got like a little area where you can sit down and eat, and a little deli, and then there's toilets that you can use as well, so you've not got toilets in your van.
You can drop your water here, you can fill up your water here.
You can get gas if you've got the cylinders.
It's just brilliant. So I'm doing the drying and Emma just disappeared. Wait until you see what she's got. She's been shopping again.
Hiya.
Couldn't resist an ice cream.
€5 for the 2.
That's like £2.10 each.
Oh, good.
It's another tick for Ireland. So we needed to take the dogs for a run somewhere. Emma found a nice little place on the map.
Is it a nice little place?
It's a lovely little place. It got a bit sketchy at places because the road just kept getting smaller and smaller.
Hold on 1 minute. Did I point out that there was another sign?
Technically yes, but as you can see here, well, as we come down the bends and the road, it just got smaller and smaller, and we just thought for 1 minute we're going to get trapped here. We're going to be reversing all the way back, but no, we ended up getting to the world's smallest car park, which is this one here. I mean, to be fair, it would make an absolute brilliant park up, because there's no signs here saying you can't park up overnight, not like that. You're in the middle of the forest, and it is very beautiful. I mean, you get 4 vans in here, no problem, but then you'd be screwing it up for everybody else. But as you can see, the road looks alright up there. Down there, got a little bit narrow. Did you know who comes here?
The Pine Martins.
And the wood warbler. The wood warbler. You won't see any. I don't think. The warbling.
So we've basically come for a little walk with dogs. However, nice. Since we've got here, we've realised that they've been felling a lot of the trees.
Yeah.
Because basically there's some species of plant life and trees that come in and they kind of strangulate the native ones.
So you'll see on some of the footage we put on here, the trees are being wrapped around by other trees, non-native trees.
So it's actually not good for the habitat and the ecosystem. So what they're doing is slowly and periodically taking out those trees to preserve the natural ecosystem, because some of the things that are coming in are actually poisonous to the animals.
Hang on a minute, Poppy's just throwing up. So also near you do get pine martens, squirrels, red squirrels, badgers,
foxes,
yeah,
deers,
all sorts. I mean, it is a huge area, isn't it?
Yeah, but we've only walked like a little bit of it, so
Yeah.
we need to go and take the dogs for a
I think
run.
they're basically trying to keep people off it because they want to preserve what it is, which is no problem.
Understandable.
Yeah.
So we need to be respectful of that.
And go.
Go find somewhere else for the doggos.
Yeah. I mean, you've had a bit of a walk. You've had a good 2 hours,
Shut up.
20 minutes.
Not even. 10 minutes there, 10 minutes back.
I mean, beaches are better for dogs.
Our dogs, they love it.
They love the beach. They can
Yeah.
just run like lunatics. Anyway, right, let's go and see if we can get out.